Sonicstate here at Superbooth 2019. I'm here with Thomas from Vermona. Now, many people know I'm a huge Vermona fan, and so I'm really thrilled to come and talk to you. Now, I want to know, though, how Vermona brought back the name and the history of Vermona, because Vermona was a company from the old communist days, wasn't it?
Yes, it was back in the GDR. Vermona was a state-owned company, and they made everything. They made the electronic organs. That was just one part of it. They made PA systems and they made accordions. I think they even did some harps and other stuff. And
so they were like a kind of Yamaha or like a sort of the day.
Not this. By the end, or at the end of the GDR, it was not the same quality than Yamaha, but it was.
No, cool. But you've got a family connection to Vermona then.
Yes, to the small part of the electronic instruments. My father and two of his friends who worked at the old Vermona founded the company HDB Electronic after the come down of the GDR, and they always did that electronic musician thing. So they were in the development section of Vermona. For example, my father did the original Vermona synthesizer in the 70s or in the 80s, And when they founded HDB Electronic, they didn't think about making analog stuff, because they were glad that they finally can do some digital stuff. But by accident, the name Vermona landed with HDB Electronic then, and that was I think about 1995 or so, and we didn't know if it's a good idea to use that name.
Right, because it was so associated with the state-owned company.
And
it didn't seem maybe a cool name.
Yeah, and not every musician in the GDR liked Vermona, because it was not always the best gear.
Oh, I see.
But then I think it was 2000, 2001, we decided that we do that, and I think it was a good decision.
Oh, very good decision.
So,
Oh, it's a great name. No, so you're at Superbooth this year. You brought something new along to show us?
Yes, we have some. We don't have real new products, but we have new prototypes.
Prototypes.
The latest thing that we did is the Melodicer. It's a random-based sequencer. We did that for drum sounds last year, which is the random rhythm module. But now we have it for making melodies.
Right.
And I'd like to show you.
Yeah, let's go and have a look at it.
Okay.
Well, here it is, Melodicer.
Okay, so this is the Melodicer Superbooth 2019 prototype.
Exclusive edition.
Yes. Basically you have two sections, one for the rhythm and one for the sequence or for the melody itself. You set with the sliders, you set the probability for a note to appear in the sequence.
See.
So
the sliders are actually, they've all assigned note names, C, C sharp, D.
Right, exactly. Okay. So if I bring this all the way up.
So C is going to play.
Yeah, so it's always a C, because the probability is 100%.
Yes.
You can set the lowest note and the highest note.
Ah, okay.
So it makes different octaves.
Yeah.
And now I can add, for example, an F or an G.
Ah.
And this is a kind of real-time randomness, but I can dice a random. So if I hit the dice button, then it's a pattern. It's one bar, and it's always repeated. On the you still can use the sliders to vary the melody. Mm-hmm. So if I use G, it's more G in the sequence. In the rhythm section, you set the bass note value. So it's 8th. Now it's 16th, and so on. And from that you can vary the note length. So if I put it in that direction of whole notes.
Ah, interesting.
And you can also dice that rhythm. You have a random break. So bad random.
Ah, yeah.
if I have 100% break,
Nothing, yeah, total gone. Yeah.
After 3 days, Superbooth, this is the best setting. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you have legato.
Oh, great. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, basically that's the function that work right now.
Yeah.
We will also include that you can divide the bar into 16th.
Ah, cool.
And then can set up the start point and the end point of the sequence. But that will work by the end of the year.
Okay, cool. And then what we got down here, are these buttons here?
Yeah, we have different modes. You can also use the melodizer as a quantizer. So you then can... I hope that I can change the mode. Can I? So now you have...
Is this like a step mode then? You advance
yeah,
the step?
it's not now. It's a quantizer. You can set your scale.
Oh, yeah.
And with the sliders, you not only set the notes that you would like to have, you also set the width. So if I have more F, and I send some CV into it, it needs much of the voltage will bring an F at the output and just a little bit of it to a C.
Okay.
Okay. So here is a voltage source, and then you get a. I have no because this is just very low. I have just a very small amount to bring the note in.
That's fun.
Yeah, so this is another mode of it. It will also have some storage, 16 storages for the
cool.
random bass.
And it'll use this then as a preset selector, will it?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Great.
Okay, so that's the melodizer.
Yeah, and you think it'll be ready next year now, or?
We hope that we can finish the software within the next 3 months or so, and then we will see how fast we can produce the module.
Any idea how much it will be selling for? Don't want to say.
I have no idea about that.
Fair play. That's okay. But
it will be more than 200 euro, and it will less than 400 euro. Something in between.
Great. Well, thank you, Thomas, so much for the history lesson and also for showing us that. Thank you so much.
Guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.